Well, hi everyone, it's Joe for Joe Fire, recording live from the Thames River at St. Mary's. There's our waterfall over there, and you can see how much it's rained this week because there is water laying on that baseball diamond, and it's not great for any of us to still have leaf cleanups to do or any yard work. It has stopped raining, so I might try and do a hedge trimming job quickly if it's a small enough one. And it's been kind of discouraging the way the weather's been. I thought after I came home with the GIE, I just keep pounding all the work out, and the weather has not been cooperating. It actually snowed the first night I left for the GIE. I didn't stay, of course, but yeah. But other than that, just a little post follow-up to the GIE. I got home safe and sound. I got all my hats home with me, all 8 of them. I gave a few away. I gave the Echo hat to my dad. He really enjoyed that. I think he's going to wear it into our Echo dealer's place and just kind of brag that he got something they don't have. So I'm the same way. I was bragging I got on the Stars and the X-Mark Stars, and they thought that was pretty cool. They said, well, we didn't know they even stopped making the Vantage, but of course the US gets the stuff first, and then they'll inform their dealers in Canada. So yeah, that was kind of cool. Anyways, guys, just quickly, just to follow up from the GIE, I met a lot of super nice people. Most of the sales reps were really friendly. Obviously they want your business. If you waited in the booth 5 minutes for someone to come over to talk to you, you likely waited too long, because before I knew it, there was someone, and they didn't feel like they were pressuring me. They said, hey, can we get you anything? Do you have any questions? I always heard how the US people really pride themselves in putting on both their trade shows and how well their customer service is. And man, I really saw both of that at that show. The show's pretty overwhelming. Like, the outdoor testing area is over 20 acres. And then there's still the 2 shows inside the expo hall, like the hardscaping and both the GIE shows. So like, I was there from Wednesday to Friday and I did not see everything, but I saw a lot of stuff I wanted to see, so that's good. And the point of this video is to help you guys, if you're planning on going to the GIE next year, is to have a plan before you go. Basically, for me, what I'm going to do different if I go next year, either I'll drive, so I have my own car, because I did not like relying on the taxi cabs. They were expensive and they weren't the quickest on showing up. I did try Uber for the first time ever, and I was really hesitant at first, but after I was late getting to the GIE rally by 40 minutes because my taxi cab didn't come, I really changed my mind. It's a flat rate. It's a lot cheaper. And what can I say? Like, the last taxi cab I took, they charged me $30 for a 10-minute ride from the expo to my hotel, and the Uber was $9. Like, it doesn't take a lot of rocket science to figure that out, but it's mainly the people I want to talk about that drew me to the GIE. Like, yes, it's great to see all the latest and greatest technology, all the new lawnmowers, all the new products. That's great. But like I said, you know, talking to the sales reps, talking to all the YouTube stars that I followed the last 2.5 years since I started into this, they're really great people. They're really outgoing. They're quite friendly. Like, I met Nick from Savings Green Lawn Care. He always refers himself as a ninja. And I met his wife, Mama Ninja, and his baby, guess what his name is? Baby Ninja. So, no, he's a really nice guy. Spencer and his wife, Savannah, they were there as well. I guess their friends was Nick. Ed Wright from Wright Moores. Judith Ross, one of his main sales reps. She's on social media all the time. Daniel Seguin, I hope I'm saying your last name right, Daniel, from Quebec. It's great been talking to him online through Canadian Lawn Pro's website on Facebook, and it's great to finally meet him and his wife, and we talked quite a bit. I met John Ryan all the way from Ireland. How cool is that? And really friendly guy, and like, he didn't know me from a hole ground, but all I said was, John, it's nice to meet you. I've seen you on the Facebook groups, and he was very friendly and glad to meet me. And Doug Rich, he's a YouTube guy as well. I met Chant Singvasa. I hope I said your last name right, Chant. I got one of your free hats. Naylor from Rookie for Life. Oh, there's so many. Kevin from Fall River. The gentleman from Countryside Lawn Care on the YouTube channel. I forget his name, but he was with Kevin as well, so I got to meet him. Blake from B&B Lawn Care. Actually, Blake and his fiance were there, so I got to talk to both of them briefly. Andy from Cut and Clean Lawn Care. Seth, the lawn surgeon. he's a tall guy, man. He's likely taller than me, but a really cool guy. We're talking and he goes, hey man, do you want a picture with me? I said, yeah, sure. So yeah, it's nice. We had a meet up in the parking lot with all the YouTube guys and we got our picture taken. I was standing on the back of Chant's truck and there's might have been, I don't know, like 80 of us. And so that was pretty cool. Everyone kind of just hanging around talking. And that was a fun experience. Everyone's really friendly. Wallywood, I met Ricky Plemons from Plemons Lawn Care. He came up and I was just talking to another guy and he says, hey guys, how's it going? And we were chit-chatting and all that. So yeah, I'm really impressed. And Jason Creel, one of my favorite YouTube guys from the state of Alabama, man. I just love his accent. I love his channel on YouTube, Lawn Care Life. He was doing a talk at the Jobber booth on the Friday. And I'm really glad I got a chance to meet him and his wife. Very, very nice people. And Jason's full of information. So that was pretty cool. If there's other people I missed, I'm sorry. I think I do remember meeting a father and son from Michigan. The son's name was Scott. And I want to say the dad's name was Ian and Scott Lee. They do a little, well, it's the son's landscaping business, but the dad helps out. So nice people. And it was just, it was the people that made that show for me. As much as it was nice to see the lawnmowers, the people made it. They were so friendly. But above all, as much as I love meeting all the YouTubers, there was one gentleman that was the main reason why I finally bit the bullet and went to the GIE, and that was Dr. Robert Ballard. He was the keynote speaker at the opening day of the Wednesday. He's the gentleman that led the team that found the Titanic shipwreck. And of course, that's one of my hobbies. I'm a shipwreck fanatic. I remember as a young kid when he found it in 1985. He had quite a nice speech. It wasn't all about the Titanic, but it was a lot of his early careers and how he got into what he's doing now. And I actually they allowed me to go in at the tail end of his speech to the dealers, because obviously they want the showroom floor. They want lots of people in there to make it worthwhile him coming down. And the lady said, well, you're more welcome to walk in and catch the tail end of it. And I was like, yeah, sure. I don't mind listening to him twice, because I was going to catch the 1:30 presentation. Boy, I'm glad I did that. Because he was speaking to the dealers, he stayed afterward for a question and answer period. And I got close enough because I wanted to ask a question, but we ran out of time. He literally talked until they took the microphone from him because they needed to recharge for the second presentation. But a few of us, he came down and he shook our hands. I got his autograph and I got my picture taken with him. I do have to apologize for my followers on Instagram. I think I got a little overexcited about having this picture of me and Dr. Ballard. So I believe I did post it more than once and not realizing it. So, but I was just excited. So very nice man. I was really glad to hear him. When they did the general presentation to the regular public at 1:30, it went to 3, and that's when the show was open to us. So there was no question and answer period. No one got close to him at that one. So I'm really fortunate I got to meet him at the dealer one. So that was pretty cool. And so basically the plan for next year, if I do go down, I'll try to get a hotel in the downtown section, because that seems where all the action is. They have more, they have 4th Street Live, which is where all the bars are. They have the free concerts there. There's free shuttle buses that will bus people from their hotels downtown to the GIE. They did not have that at the hotel I had. My hotel was decent. It was a Super 8. Other than the curtain rod almost falling off the wall, it was fine. It was clean. I was happy with it. And free breakfast. I'm always about the breakfast. But absolutely no convenience stores around me. The only thing I had was the Waffle House at the hotel next to me. They were super nice people. I get a kick out of listening to their southern accent. Well, they likely thought I was the guy with the accent, being from Canada. But I enjoyed that too. I just found if I was downtown, I know taking a taxi cab, it was expensive. Like I said, I flew down. I didn't have a vehicle. So there was kind of pros and cons to that. Obviously, you know, I realized that, and that's why I switched to the Uber. But hey, that's how you learn, right? I know some of my friends, they would actually rent a house if there's a bunch of them going down. And that works out too. And basically have a plan, because the show's so big. Like I knew there was I obviously I was going to go to the Toro booth, Exmark, had to go to the Echo booth, Wright booth as well. But you have to realize it's overwhelming how big the show is. Like, I've been to plowing matches here in Ontario. I've been to the Detroit Car Show. I've been to the Canadian Car Show. This is different. I was really taken back the first day I got there. It's like, holy cow, I barely saw anything. I was there for 3 or 4 hours. It's really exciting to see the amount of stuff. I always heard how well the US puts on the trade show, and they did not disappoint. They do give you a magazine with the floor plan. Actually, there's an app, a GIE Expo app you can get ahead of time to show you what vendors are going to be there and the floor plan and what booths are going to be at. So I would recommend that. Have a plan to the booths you want to go see, or if there's any seminars you want to go attend, and plan it out ahead of time. Because when you get there, you think, well, I'll just quickly walk around. It's like, you're never going to see everything. Like, I was there from Wednesday to 3 to Friday at 2 p.m. and I didn't see everything. I saw a lot of the stuff I did want to see, but I didn't see everything. And yeah, it is overwhelming the first time you go. I've heard that from other YouTubers as well. Definitely attend the GIE rally. And don't be like me and wait for a taxi cab for 40 minutes, because I missed out on the free t-shirts, but that's okay. I still had a great time. I still met a lot of people there. They have it at the Mega Caverns, and that's pretty cool in itself. And it was just nice just to talk to a lot of people. And I really enjoyed myself. And I'm still talking about it now. It's been over 2 weeks between me and Dr. Ballard and all the YouTube stars. And then just seeing all the equipment there too. Because there's, like, for Red Max, there is no Red Max dealers or Mariana dealers in my area. Up here, it's Stihl or Echo. And maybe Husqvarna. And that's about it. Now, I deal with Echo, of course, because I had an established dealer before I even got into lawn care, thinking I was going to buy a snowmobile, and they carry Echo, and they've always treated me good, and I keep going back there, and I'm happy. But it was nice to try other pieces of equipment. I tried Mariana. I was in the Mariana booth. I did try the X-Mark, or the Red Max blowers, one of their rider lawnmowers, and their trimmers. So, you know, it's kind of, they're decent. Are they better than Echo? Well, I really don't know. You know, I would have to have both pieces of equipment on the test field for a week to know that for sure. But it is nice to see other different pieces of equipment. The Red Max dealer was a little taken back that I didn't have any dealers around me in Canada. But, and it's through YouTube that I heard of Red Max, really. And even the gentleman at the Skag booth, he was really surprised. He goes, how'd you hear about this show? And it's like, well, Blake from B&B, he runs Skag V-Rides stand-on mowers, and you know, it's because of his channel and other channels that I've heard about this show. He goes, I don't follow you too much. I go, you might want to. So, but anyways, guys, just to wrap this up so we don't ramble on too long, because I am bad for that. Allison will tell me that. So I'm just kidding, honey. Anyways, guys, if you have a chance to go to the GIE and you're in lawn care, or you're thinking about starting up a lawn care business, it's a must. It's one of those bucket list things you should do if you can. I know you have to, you know, it costs a lot to travel down there. If you take a plane, it would take a lot on gas to get down there. It's about a 10-hour drive from where I live, I've been told. It was one of my goals last year to get to the GIE this year, and I did it, and I'm very glad for that. Enjoy meeting all the people, everyone from the sales reps, from all the manufacturers, to all the YouTube personalities, to even the people that I just talked to in general. They're just the general public, and everyone was very outgoing, very friendly. It was a very nice, relaxed atmosphere. It was busy, but it didn't feel overcrowded. I never felt any of the sales reps were being very pushy. They were very informative, and they wanted to help you, and if there was questions, and heck, I even got some sales brochures from Grasshopper today. And I mainly went to Grasshopper because of my dad. He was interested in one. And the sales rep took her time, because I said, well, you know, Dad's looking for these different types of features, and this is what he needs, and this is the type of lawns he does. And I forget the lady's name, but she was very helpful. I never felt rushed. Well, I did at the Ferris booth, only because they were so busy, right? You know, that's a long day for them too. But enjoy driving the Ferris, the Skags, the Toros, the X-Marks, the John Deeres, the Wrights. I think I drove pretty much every type of equipment they had on the Wrights, except for the walk-behinds. And the ZK Standard Dually, that thing's a tank. I love to have one of those. I got to drive the Toro Grandstand and the Toro Grandstand Multiforce with a big leaf blower that you can just toggle the switch and it blows the leaves different directions. That's pretty cool. I got to drive the Toro and the X-Mark. I think they call them Turf Masters or Z Masters, whatever ones that have the bat wings that come down. They're like $40,000 US. I got to drive both of those. Loved them. It's really exciting. You're like a kid in the candy store seeing, you walk by all these booths and all you see is 6 people driving around lawnmowers all the time. It's so busy. So yeah, great times. Missed the times there, but had to get back to work. Got to make some money. If it ever stops raining, I will do that. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. If you guys have any other questions about the GIE, please email me here or message me here. If I don't have the answer, there's a Facebook group called Road to the GIE Expo 2019. They'll have all the answers on that as well. It's worthwhile going, guys. You'll love it in Kentucky. You'll love seeing all the different types of equipment and the different seminars and all the different people there. You won't be disappointed. And I can't say enough about the show. I'm really fortunate I got to go. And it's kind of got me a little kick-started. I kind of got burnt out cutting lawn this late in the season. But it's enough to get you going and encourage you to try new things. Anyways, guys, this is Joe for Joe for Hire, live from beautiful downtown, but wet St. Mary's, Thames River. And hope everyone has a good week, and take care for now.